What's up, people? My name's Jack. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. I produce weekly content based around video editing, videography, and how to make money making videos. Subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. Today, how I filmed Future, AP Ferg, and Nelly. The three highest profile people I've ever filmed, and the circumstances behind how I went to film them are the lesson of today. Basically, normally I give a little bit more A to B advice. Go to this website. Apply to this job. Now you're making money. This isn't so do this, then get this result type of video. This is more, I'm going to share my story and demonstrating the power of networking and power of who you know and how that can massively benefit you in the future, but also what you do and how you play your connections. So these are arguably the three highest profile people I've ever filmed. Not arguably, they're undeniably. And basically, there's some very salvageable lessons from how I went up to be able to film these massive artists that you could use for your own filming career and your own video editing career. And it's transferable to all careers realistically, because this is just going to talk about how building connections is crucial. So basically, this essentially is the story, and this is how it goes. I was filming clubs. Back in the day, this was my main thing. I was a live event videographer. Me and Noah, we run TQ9 Media, and essentially we would go around from city to city on a club run, shooting videos. We did Plymouth, we did Exeter, we did little festivals here and there. We did all sorts of crazy stuff, right? And basically, we were just smashing the club circuit down there in the countryside. I now live up in London, but when I was doing this back in the day, it was 2017, started 2017, and basically, I was living in the countryside, so we were doing all these little areas down there. Now, we got our first ever London booking, and basically, we came up here to London to film an event for a company called Divide, right? It was a promotions company called Divide, and basically, this was two guys, Will and Aaron, and two other random guys or whatever, right? Who I can't even, I don't even remember, James or something like that, right? And basically, we came up, we filmed their event, and the event was a complete disaster. Unfortunately, not many people came in. They lost a bunch of money on the night. Overall, it did not go to plan even slightly. So the videographers, we obviously came up to film. We went unpaid for a little while, maybe a month or so. And because they couldn't pay us, because obviously they brought in no money, I was chasing them up a fair bit, and we were going back and forth, and because of this going back and forth, I built a relationship with a guy called Aaron, one of the two guys who I remember, at least I think that was like 3 or 4 guys, but this is one of the main two guys who I remember, and essentially he ended up paying me, essentially, right? And he squashed the debt. After about a month, he paid me, everything was absolutely fine, and he felt bad that it had taken them so long to pay me that he started almost acting as an unpaid agent. He'd someone would be like, I need a videographer, and he'd give our name because he felt bad and he wanted to push some work to our way. And in short, he ended up getting us like 3, 4, 5 different clubs again down there in the country because he knew different people that were tapped in with just hosting events, basically. Pretty small area down there. If you're hosting an event, other people are as well. And that's where he was from. He was from the countryside. So he was able to get us some work down there. Now, eventually, months later of building this relationship, at this point, I filmed like 3, 4 events, filmed a festival, all type of stuff, off of him recommending us. So it's great. We're all good. We're now basically friends. He ends up going on and getting hired as a graphic designer at one of the biggest clubs in London. Huge club, massive club called Cirque. And basically, he's still kind of new in this position. So he's still looking to, solidify his position and make sure he's a valuable asset on the team and that they know he can get stuff done. So, of course, one day they've given him some editing job. Despite him being a graphic designer, they've given him some editing job. And, funny enough, he hits me up and he says, Jack, this is kind of crazy what I'm about to ask you, all right? But basically, I've just been hired at a huge club. I want to solidify my reputation. Can you edit this video for me? And can I pass it off as my own work? Somebody hit the air horn. Boom, 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 boom. That's a crazy moment, right? Because a lot of people in that moment would be a little bit more, maybe short-sighted and say, what? Edit for free, and you pass it off as yours. What do I get? I get nothing. But the reality of what I got in that moment was solidifying the relationship with him, so I could leverage that in the future. Now, that's not I'm gonna do this so I can use him in the future. This is common fucking sense. Somebody's in a position that could benefit you in the future. You solidify your relationship. You build some leverage with them so that you can leverage that in the future. Absolute common sense. That right there is a smart thing to do. So essentially, did the video editing for him. He passed it off as his own. Everything was fine. I then followed the club on all social media because I fucking work for this club now in my mind. I just done with some work for them. I was probably waiting to see the work come out or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Couple weeks later, could have been a week, could have been a month, could have been a day. The timeline is actually confused. But short period of time after this, they posted that they needed a videographer, an in-house person to come and film their events. And of course, I sent them an email, nice big email. I said, listen, I know Aaron personally. I've been a full-time live event videographer. I'm the exact person for this job. They saw my email. They walked into the club. They saw Aaron. They talked to him. Aaron obviously had nothing but good things to say. Co-signed me to the highest of heavens. The fucking co-signed me, took me to the top of Mount Everest. I don't even know what I just said. I'm basically trying to make the example that he co-signed me massively. And then obviously, boom, walked straight to the front of the list. Anybody else who'd applied for that job was then put to the back, and we just got the job. They just, all right, Aaron knows you, sweet, come in. So that right there is the power of who you know. This is literally one of, if not the most high-profile club in all of London. Google Cirque du Soir. There you go. See what's going down there. Google Cirque du Soir, fucking celebrity, some stuff like that. See who's walking into this place, right? So basically, it's a massive club. We literally walked to the absolute front of the list of the people who would be the videographer simply because of who we know. That's the absolute power of marketing. At the end of the day, who you know in life is massive. Like, you could work your whole fucking life and at 60 be chilling on the beach fucking with a mojito, a Lamborghini parked by the fucking driveway, you know, by the road before you walked up to the beach and be killing it, right? Or you could be the best friend of the Prince of Dubai and you got that shit without having to work for it, and you got it at 20, right? Now, obviously, that's not replicatable at all, but it's just it just tells you the absolute point is proven. Who you know in life is massive. It'll take you very, very far. In fact, who you know in life is just slightly less important than what you know, because what you know is more controllable. You should focus on what you know. You shouldn't just be trying to social climb. That's bad. That's a bad type of person. We don't like those people, right? If you're out here just trying to use people, not at all. If you're in a profession, you're cracking on, you're networking, you're building relationships that are mutually beneficial, not one of you sucking from the other one, that will go on to massively benefit you in the future. So, long story short, they massively co-signed me, filmed Future. Since then, because it's a massive club, they own loads of other restaurants and little other stuff. So I filmed, in short, maybe 10 different pieces for these guys now with different restaurants that they own and stuff like that. And the three biggest artists that I filmed were Future, AP Ferg, and Nelly. Future, AP Ferg, Nelly. There's vlogs of all these nights. Go watch them. There you go. That's my pass off. We got 3 banger vlogs right here. 3 of the best vlogs I ever made. Spend the next 15, 20 minutes watching these vlogs. Absolutely enjoy. If you made it to the end, you're part of the 5% gang, wherever I put the text. Only 5% of people make it to the end of the video. Comment 5% gang down below, and I'll know you're a real one, basically. And definitely check out these vlogs. I love my vlogs. By the way, guys, my vlog playlist is the single greatest playlist that I have. I absolutely love it. I simply, because of Corona, do not live an interesting enough life to vlog every day. I just don't. I really would love to vlog every day. There will be a point where my riches and my position in life become vloggable again. And I'll be out there vlogging every fucking day. In the future, I see lots of vlogs for this channel. But I don't want to bring you guys a subpar vlog. The amount of vlogs I've started and just haven't edited because I look at the foot. I shoot everything off my phone. So I'll be on the move. Oh, today could be a vlog. Start it. Halfway through the day, you're like, no, this cannot be a vlog. This is just not interesting enough. The vlog game's changed. You got motherfuckers like Logan Paul out here setting shit on fire. You got to fucking put together a semi-decent vlog to actually put it out. So anyways, random story about my life. The salvageable lesson. Networking. Not using people. Not being a blood-sucking vampire. Not being a social climber. Being somebody who's good at their craft. Who's cracking on. Who's making connections that mutually benefit each other. Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow Creator Dashboard. We're dropping merch soon. 10 out of 10. Cannot wait. And take it easy, guys. Have an absolutely awesome day. My Uber Eats dropped off my food today in a fucking Tesla. My Uber Eats guy has a Tesla. Where's yours? Let's get to work, people. Let's fucking make some shit happen. Peace.